So Darren is super excited about going to Termite
I can't
Mound.
believe we were able to stop on the side of the road and look at a termite mound. It's just like ripping stuff.
However, I would like you to stand next to this one, please. You seem very small against that.
We are at Buley, Rockhole in Litchfield National Park. Quite beautiful despite being overrun with people.
Oh, it's so overrun with people, it's not funny. But yeah, the waterfall is quite nice.
This is just one of many waterfalls. Just chilling in the waterfall, you know, as you do. Hand me my beer, love.
Buley, Rockhole.
Now that we don't have 400 people walking past us every time we try to make this video.
Yeah, I know.
Buley's Rockhole is beautiful apart from the thousands of people.
So many people.
But yeah, no, really nice. The water was quite fresh, like it wasn't cold, it was quite comfortable. It was nice. Beautiful fall, could sit in the rapids. It was nice.
Yeah, it was so nice to sit in there and just let all our worries float away. So yeah, now we're off to have some lunch and then Florence Falls.
And our hire car is beeping at me as usual.
there. So what do we think of Florence Falls?
Yeah, Florence Falls was nice. Again, nice temperature water to swim up and get into the falls, which was nice. Thousands of people, unfortunately.
But it was quite pleasant, refreshing, relaxing. We had quite a chill day today, haven't we?
It has been quite relaxing just to idle our way into each of them and not tear around several hundred kilometres in between.
And we just had a look at Tolmer Falls.
Beautiful fall. We love it. It's nice to get in and swim at it, but you can't.
The reason is they are trying to protect 2 different types of species of bats. So if the million people that were at Florence Fall would inhabit this fall as well, I would scare anyone away.
Including me.
Yeah. Well, we're now off to our campsite for the night. So what do we have here, Darren?
A really big piston motor. So your piston, conrod, crankshaft, obviously runs the wheel, runs the equipment. I'm interested to know what fuel it ran on back in the 40s. Is it steam or diesel? Rusting. It's definitely rusting now. So apparently we're sharing our lunch and our water hole today with a water monitor. Hello. Have our very own infinity pool.
A tiered infinity.
Another sad one. Another sad one. From our garden. It's a big one.
Such a troll, Darren.
So Sarah, why are we sitting in here?
Very nice.
To this little waterfall next to the big one, trickles down into this little pool, and it's super warm coming off the rock. Wow.
So, Darren, what did we do today?
Today we did the Bamboo Creek tin mine, which was quite interesting. Bit of infrastructure left from the 40s or so when they did some tin mining.
Such hard life, eh?
Oh yeah, pick and shovel job on the side of a hill in this hot, humid climate.
And the sad part is they all got sick from it.
Yeah, they all got silicosis in the end and died.
Just sad.
Then we did Walker Creek, which was just a nice little stream to sort of sit in and cool off. Then we did
Cascades.
Cascades, that's right.
We had lunch up there in our little private pool.
Picked ourselves a little pool where the rapids go into and just sat in that, just the two of us. It was good. I wouldn't go in for that again. That was a 1.7 kilometre walk, and it was quite humid. And when you get there, it's just really some little rapids over the rocks. I think if it
was full up, probably.
Yeah, if there was a lot more water in there, but then if there was, then earlier in the season, you probably can't go in. But yeah, it was a bit mediocre, really, but
nice to chill out.
It was nice.
And just...
long walk for it. And then Wangi Falls. Wangi?
Wangi.
Wangi.
Whatever you call that. Darren made me do the what is it? The loop walk in my thongs, and I wasn't happy about that.
So at Wangi you can do a walk where you go right up the top behind the waterfall and back around, which I did back in '99 when I did this trip. And yeah, it's all been infrastructured now, so there's stairs and there's a pathway and bridges over the water and all sorts of stuff now, whereas it was just a dirt track for me when I went through the fence and had a swim at the top, so just so that I could say I swam at the top.
And then yeah, the swim down in the waterfall plunge pool was really nice, very refreshing. And then we found a nice little or someone pointed out to us that there is in the left hand side of the waterfall there is a little pool which is quite deep. You have to climb into it, but it was super warm, so it was so nice to sit in there.
Water comes over the hot rocks that the sun's hitting and heats the water up, so you get this little pool that's like, I don't know, 25 degrees or something like that in the water.
It was so nice.
Then you got to get back in the cold water in the waterfall, so that was fun.
And we had a very kind guy just offer us a pool noodle, and yeah, he said take your time, and then we couldn't find him anymore.
And so where are we now?
We are on the top of some rocks.
Just at the entrance to Tolmer Falls.
Waiting for the sunset to hit, so that should be pretty nice with all the clouds around. And it was another rock scramble.
Sorry.
Wasn't it?
Sorry, that was my fault. Rather than going into the falls where there's all fences and whatever else, we saw this big outcrop of rock up here and thought, let's get up there and watch the sunset. About wine and cheese, which is what we're doing.
This is dinner tonight.
So this is our final night in Litchfield. Wine and cheese on a rock face, watching the sunset. So still and so quiet. Apart from those crows over there.
And the mozzies over here.
And the odd march fly.
So Darren, apparently we did a thing. What did we do?
We up and packed our camp up and left the swamp valley safari camping ground in Litchfield because some hippie bogan Darwinians decided to have a birthday party in the site next to us with like massive big long rows of tables and a cinema screen, and if last night was any go by of their carry-on, tonight was going to be abominable.
So yeah, because we spent quite a beautiful day today, seeing everything we wanted to see in Litchfield. We had an amazing day. We came back to the camp and we heard the noise.
Someone had parked their SUV inside the camp area, literally like about less than a metre away from the fire pit.
So obviously not very bright either, but yeah, we just thought, you know what, we don't want to deal with that tonight. We had such a nice day. We don't want it to end on a bad note. We don't want to let them have their fun. I said to Darren, let's up and go to Zebrastone camping again, because we had such a nice night here the other day. It's nice and quiet, it's very spaced out, and here we are having a campfire.
And it's so quiet. The stars are beautiful. Yeah, the campfire.
And that's all we want. That's all we wanted. So yeah.